Hello, dears. How are you? I hope you're fine, God. So today we have a new grammar lesson talking about the adverb clause. Firstly, let me share the screen. Yeah, I think now you can share the screen with me. Here is the first lesson. Sorry, lesson, the fourth lesson or the fifth lesson. It's called adverb clause, as you see now. Okay, and just try to make an annotate. Yeah, here the spotlight. Adverb clause here, of course, you know, that's derived from the word verb. Adverb, so it's to describe the verb. Again, so here, adverb clause means that describe the verb. An adverb clause is a subordinate clause that often modifies what verb exactly, because it's called adverb. So here's verb, modifies the verb. Okay, so now we can draw it modifies a verb. Okay, in the main clause of a complex sentence. Here is once you see these words, the common subordinate and conjunction, you have to know here that here is starts the adverb clause. Here starts the adverb clause. Okay, so now, for example, before the signs up for the next year classes, Dina will talk with her counselor. So here is once we read here, listen to common subordinate like an after, although, as, just a minute. Okay. Um, here is after, although, as, because, before, if, since, so that, then, so, unless, until, when, whenever, where, whereas, what, wherever, while. Here is you can see here before. Okay, that's can you see that? So before here, it's into before in the sentence here. So this started the adverb clause. So here is we can underline before, okay, and this is the adverb clause before she signs up for the next year's classes. That's it. So he make it bold. Why bold? Because it's an adverbial clause. Okay. The next sentence, Gina will talk with her counselor. It's complete meaning. It's a main sentence. It's a main sentence. Why main sentence? Because it has complete meaning. But before she signs up for next year's classes, once you read just only, that's it. Once I tell you just before she signs up for next year's classes. Do you understand thing? Of course not. You don't understand. Why? Because it doesn't complete mean. That's it. Doesn't make sense. Okay. Next example here. As you see here, listen, because his teammate had an open shot. I tell you, just because his teammate had an open shot. You understand that? Of course not. Why? Because it doesn't make sense. Okay. But on the other side, once I tell you that Calvin passed the ball, once I tell you that's it, Calvin passed the ball. So do you understand? Of course, understand. It's complete meaning, main sentence. Okay, but in here, because his teammate, once you see here, because, here is because, so it's called adverbial clause or adverb clause. Okay, that's nice. Now we can start to answer. Underline each adverb clause, circle the subordinating conjunction. Okay, here is we have the common subordinating conjunction. Okay, once we see any one of them, here into the sentence, we can circle it and underline the rest of the sentence. So here, number one, or let's start with the answered example. You should count your pages before you begin. Before, yes, as we said here before as well. So before you begin, that's called adverbial clause. How? Because it's in describe the verb itself. Describe the verb. Okay. Number one here. Boulders use plywood in the construction of small boats because it's easy to shape. So here, where is that subordinating conjunction? Where is the subordinating conjunction? That's it. Because. Okay, we can circle because. We can circle because. After we circle because, yes, we can underline what? Underline the rest of the sentence. So it's called adverb clause. Number 2, I haven't spoken with Jane since she moved. So what is the adverb since? Exactly. Since she moved. Exactly. So it's called adverb clause. She moved, adverb clause. Okay. Number 3. Airplanes sometimes fly to unscheduled cities when the weather is bad. So where here is the adverb? Perfect. When? Exactly. Perfect. Uh, the adverb clause after the adverb. So when the weather is bad. I think it's a piece of cake. Okay, and tomorrow, inshallah, we will discuss more in the class. Thank you so much. Bye bye.